So, you're deciding to sell your home in this crazy time, and you heard that you can get over asking for your house, but maybe you just want to know a little bit more details on how you should list your home. Maybe you should lowball your listing to get a bidding war happening and hopefully get more than you think, or maybe you should think about just pricing it higher than what the house is worth and hoping for the best. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk about what you should do and what you should expect when you're selling your home in this crazy time. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin. I'm a realtor here in Georgia. In the past year, the housing market has literally been something else. You probably have heard on the news that the real estate market is crazy and that there are literally no homes for buyers. And frankly, that is totally true. It doesn't matter what state you're looking in. You could be in Georgia, you could be in California, you could be in Florida. Everyone pretty much has the same struggles. So for sellers out there, one thing you have to understand is that buying a house currently is a really big mess. So if you're looking to buy a new home and sell your existing home right now at the same time, which is probably majority of everyone, you'll probably struggle to find a new home due to limited supply of homes. Also, another thing that you want to remember is that just because you've listed your home at a higher price, that doesn't mean that when you buy another home or a new home, it won't be sold at a premium. You may even have to pay more in cash, or you'll have to take a higher mortgage just so you can afford a new home. So before you decide to pull the trigger, make sure you do all your research and know all your options before selling your existing home. Now, a funny story that I've had with the client is that my client had told me that he was going to sell his home right now for top dollar and rent a home until the market crashes. Now, if you can rent and wait until whenever the market crashes, this could be a great option for you, but obviously this is not everyone's circumstances and it may be hard for everyone else. But if you can rent a home and wait whenever until if and ever this market crashes, this can be a good option for those who really want top dollar. And another story that I've heard from other real estate agents is that people are selling their homes top dollar right now at the highest of the market and are deciding to purchase an RV just to travel state by state because work now is basically digital and they don't have to go into their office anymore. So if you have that type of lifestyle and you can live in an RV, this may be the best option for you too. It really comes down to your situation with your life, your family, your lifestyle, and pretty much how you want to live in the next couple of years or just how you want to live in general. Now that you know how it's like purchasing a home right now in this crazy market, for those of you who are ready to sell their house right now, let's talk about the 3 things that you may want to know. All right, number 1, everything will go very quickly. That means the moment you sign a contract with the real estate agent and you list your home on the market, you're bound to get multiple offers left and right. Also, while we're on the topic of buying and selling a home, just a little plug for myself. If you are in Georgia looking to buy or sell a home, feel free to contact me as I can be a real estate agent. I will put all my descriptions down below. Now, as for strategies for listing your home, there are a lot of agents that will tell you something different than what I'm about to say, but that's okay. There's a lot of different things and a lot of different strategies that a lot of agents will do. But what I tell my clients to do is to list their home a little bit over the home value. That way, even though you don't have a bidding war, you can still get what you're asking for. And so usually I tell my clients to raise it about $10,000, $9,000, depending on how comfortable they are and what they decide on. And that's what we set our price to be. On top of this, you should have your real estate agent list your home as coming soon on their MLS so that all other agents will know that your house will be coming soon onto the market and that they can always tell their clients that they should keep their eye out on that home. And remember, single family homes are in high demand, so selling right now means that you'll sell faster and for a higher price than you would under any conditions, so don't stress out. Recent data from the National Association of Realtors says that the existing homes are only on the market for average 20 days and under contract in less than 3 weeks. If you don't think your house will sell, it will probably sell. So be prepared to sell the moment the for sale sign is on your lawn. A great tip if you're looking to purchase right after you sell is to have your next home already lined up so there isn't any hiccups when you do have to buy a home. The worst thing that can happen to you is not having a place for your family or for yourself and having to buy a home you don't even like just because you need a place to live. All right, now let's talk about the second thing that you must know is that if you are in a hurry and only in a hurry, you can probably skip the minor repairs and the upgrades to your home in this market. But other than that, if you are not in a hurry, make sure you repair, renovate, stage your home. You will always fetch more money than a similar home that doesn't have any renovations done to the home. Now, if it wasn't a crazy time, I would always tell my clients that they need to at least do a little bit of repairs and repaint the home. But I've seen home be sold as is, basically the way that they've lived, and also gone over asking. So unless your home has major problems like foundation issues, water damages, HVAC problems, you can probably skip the small repairs and sell your home as is and get top dollar right now in this market as hot it is. And if you do decide to sell as is, just make sure you prioritize to declutter as much as possible. You want to make the home as plain as possible so that buyers can imagine themselves living in the home and fixing up the home themselves. All right, lastly, the thing that you want to know is that there will be people that will be offering you cash. So understand what that means when they are paying cash. Yes, that's right. Cash. Usually investors who buy homes to renovate homes will basically pay in cash, but in this crazy market, people are literally willing to pay in cash. So don't be afraid because cash is still king, but you want to know what you're getting yourself into. So cash simplifies the process of buying because you don't have to wait for a lender. This means that you can save time and reduce the risk of the deal falling through. Usually with the cash offer, closing can also be as little as 14 days or 7 days compared to something like a 30 to 60 day closing if a loan is involved because of the approval process. Plus, you also don't have to deal with the paperwork with the loan process, which also removes the stress of selling. But there are some negatives. If you're looking to sell your home and then buy a new home, beware. If you haven't locked in a future home, you could be stranded without a home. So make sure you know your timeline in which you're moving into a new home versus the timeline of your closing of your home. Another downside of cash buyers are that they are more willing to negotiate more than someone who is financing to purchase your home. So it really depends on what you value. If you value your time and having the house be sold as quickly as possible, maybe a cash offer will be for you. But if you value more of getting top dollar for your home and don't mind the hassles and the process of the loan getting approved, well, a cash offer may not be the best thing for you. Now, the biggest thing that I want you to know that when you're dealing with cash buyers is that if the buyer writes in the contingencies that allow them to back out of the deal when specific criteria are not met, you may be ended empty-handed. Make sure you review the contract with your agent and your agent knows exactly what you're having to deal with. Don't just agree with the agent. Do your homework, do your due diligence, and go through the contract with your agent together. Alright, so with that all being said, hopefully now you know exactly what to expect when you're deciding to sell your home in this current market. If you thought this video was helpful, share it with someone who you might think that this video will help them also. If you are in Georgia looking to buy or sell a home here in Georgia, feel free to contact me as I can be your real estate agent and I can make the buying and selling process really easy. For those of you guys who are new to this channel, thank you for watching this video and I will see you guys in the next video if you guys want to see me again.